Welcome back. We have to run. We ended the last video having a minor disagreement with whatever this is called. Stormbird, I think. Anyway, I'm not in the mood for fighting that now. That's also doesn't look very nice. Oh! Still shooting at me. Okay. Right. That was some drama. Okay, let's try to figure out where we are. Okay, so that's not it. Where is Meridian? There, probably. Okay, so let's just head in that direction then. Lone light. Up there, or... Yeah, let's see what's up here.
Meridian. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Okay, what is this place?
My father died in the Sun Ring because of Duran. I laid a memorial there.
Doesn't look like there's anything here. Just the gate.
Easier
Okay.
when I was a kid.
There's another town up there. Let's just check out the view. Some ruins up there. Let's go check out this town since we're here. Which reminds me, we need to do a little hunting to get what's necessary to... Oop, almost
Outlanders
killed
hate the
that guy.
Karja. We work hard as any tribe.
So if I kill this boy, what happens? Bandits down there. Okay, we'll leave it be. Oh, don't. Jesus. Can I use that thing? No.
I swore I'd ask him to marry me on a sunny day. Hope he says yes.
Lone light.
Fine goods for a fair price.
Okay, there's a...
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
Are we sure we're on?
I suppose we need to improve our financial situation before we can make any significant upgrades.
You'll regret not stopping when you're in the thick of it. Take a look at these wares.
Doesn't really appear to be anything here.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
texts. Nope, there's nothing of interest here, so let's just move on. Were these the bandits? No. What is this thing? I think I actually know. Yeah, so that black smoke, that typically means a bandit camp. Which means that the guy standing up here will be nil. But we haven't done the first bandit camp, so I don't want to talk to him yet, just yet. I'll just leave him be. Oh, hello. That is a big machine. Don't really feel equipped to take on a Thunderjaw, which is one of the largest and most dangerous machines. So we'll leave him be for now. Disc launchers. These long-range weapons. He has it's basically machine guns in his mouth. It's pretty tough. And I think that's Meridian that we can see in the distance there. Oh. Bandits, which I don't want to fight.
This is it.
Why were there machines on the bridge?
The bloody route! Can't get in there.
Why are they running away? There's a machine convoy even. I don't feel equipped to take these on. It's tempting. If they fight the bandits, I may just be able to pick up the scrap afterwards. Yeah, here we go. Doesn't look like much of a fight.
Better. No more time to recover.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave these be.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll as soon teach you as look at you.
That was a good, yeah. Okay. It's a beautiful game. Absolutely gorgeous.
The Oseram can make a few trinkets and toys. So what? They still need a Tarja hand to guide them.
Yeah, I've seen better.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Okay, something has happened to Ursa, which was the sister of that dude we met in Norrlands. Forgot his name. Meridian?
That what happened to them.
Okay, we have a lot of skill points to spare, so we can get ammo crafter. It's gonna save us a lot for the long run. And then I think we'll save up for Scavenger Plus next.
If I don't get my goods to...
Let's just empty out these. I think we can carry an unlimited amount of these.
Fire soon, they'll
Thanks.
cancel the contracts.
These Oseram.
Okay, the city is closed off for some reason. Let's see if we can't figure out why.
Arrested two for
What's going
disorderly
on here?
conduct last night.
Olin's in there, somewhere.
Want to know what they were doing.
And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down. Not a
account of the murder.
Murder.
Good luck getting through, Outlander.
So this is some cool elevator system that you use to get down to the bottom.
Don't burn in the sun.
Broken 'em up. This is fun.
Looks like it's taking some time to build.
He doesn't look happy.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Aaron. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. But why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
So many people that are all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Is she?
Okay, let's follow it. We'll explore that later.
Letting anyone into the city these days.
Why what you need? Leave the rest.
Come,
take a look. I'll give you a good price.
For Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Till they see blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace?
Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
That's a fancy door.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
Okay, and what can we find here? Let's look upstairs first. Family unit. Okay, there's Olin and his family. Something up there.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
I think she's talking about downstairs.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
Okay, so we need to try to get through this hatch.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
I don't think so. So let's see what's up here.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down.
Why does he have this?
Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Could have warned him. Okay, let's see what's down there. Where did Darren go? Okay. this map. Yes.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Can't really make sense of this map, if I'm honest. Is this the sacred lands, maybe? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Okay, let's read this journal.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Which we can read. Where did it go, though? There it is. I'm a traitor and I see no way out. Every week the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. Scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. It's the weapons they want. Okay. So someone is forcing him to dig up the old machines to get the weapons. '54th day, so this has been going on for a while. Now I'm called to dig in Rock Wreath. They promise another glimpse of you. Okay. Check out this thing.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Okay, there's no more here. So let's go back outside. We can now explore Meridian.
Sunfall will want a piece of it.
There's quite a few people to talk to here, including this guy.
This place smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
You're an outlander. Nora from the look of you. I'll bet you're a machine hunter, too.
I've hunted my share.
Well, let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother with the Hunter's Lodge. If you're not Karja, you'll never rise in the ranks.
What's wrong with the hunting lodge exactly?
Nothing, if you like stuck-up bigots. I'm known as a skilled hunter back home in Banur, so I thought I'd try my luck at the lodge. I thought it'd be simple. Hunt machines, gain ranks, see who's best. But it doesn't work like that at all. It's all rigged to keep the Karja at the head of the line. I don't need those snobs to tell me I can hunt. I'm going home.
Are you saying that you have to be Karja to join the lodge?
No, they take other tribes. But they have rules in place to keep outlanders from gaining ranks. When Sun King Avad took over, he promised a new day, Meridian open to all. But it's a sham. Sure, you can get a seat at the feast, but you just can't eat the food.
Sounds like someone needs to shake things up at the lodge.
Maybe, but it isn't gonna be me. If you decide to go, be sure to give them a good old-fashioned Banuk farewell mark in my honor.
A Banuk farewell mark? What's that?
Piss on the floor. Preferably someplace they won't find it until it gets nice and sour.
Right. We'll find out what the hunting lodge is in a little bit. Just need to hunt down all these different exclamation points. There's a merchant. Right, this is a special kind of merchant, which you... Ooh, I don't really remember this stuff. Sculpture, what is sculpture box? What is that? Dirty rusted bolts. But this is where you can trade in some various stuff, such as slag shine glass and desert glass. I have no idea what you can find in these boxes, though. It's basically gambling. The processed metal box was used for something important, but I don't remember what. Was it these boxes? I have 10, so let's just buy 5 of each. It's easy to get more. And this stuff I can sell. Oh, okay. That could be valuable. 61 metal shards, that's pretty good. Okay, so the scavenger dark box, they're really good. The light box seems to be mostly shards, which isn't that valuable. Okay, outlaw light box, just traps. That's worthless. Outlaw dark boxes, resources. Okay, so dark boxes seems to be quite good. And the light boxes, not so good. Okay. Right, let's check out.
It's not enough to vandalize it. We should...
There's another one. So he sells machine resources. Okay. That's something that I don't really want to buy. We can just find those by killing machines.
Could you...
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
These metal flowers. What are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
So, I don't think we've collected enough metal flowers to get these boxes. So, now we'll have
Till
to
we
wait.
meet again, my noble Nord. I have a matter of grace and beauty of it.
Right.
I'd like to discuss with you.
So I guess we should visit all of these different merchants because they all
just knew how she
basically
rides
offer
those
different
machines.
things. Yeah, this is the stuff that I never understood. This literally just contains ancient scrap that holds no value. So what's the point? Can never figure out. Okay, never mind then.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ban-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage. You ready? Let's trade then.
So, yeah, we have found one of these figures. Are there only 6 in the game? I don't think that's accurate. But yeah, we don't have
Come
enough
on back if you find any Banuk
now.
goods. I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Okay, and then there's these 2 over here that we need to check out.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an Outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous.
What sort?
I'm convinced. Some
sorry.
Eat, but what?
Are you sure? So you're interested in the Old Ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
Similarly, we haven't picked up enough of these vessels, which I believe are simply coffee cups. But we'll find them eventually.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. What do my tired eyes see?
Okay, and then the final merchant here.
Come, talk to me a moment.
Should be just a regular merchant. Yeah. We now have some money, so we can upgrade our rope caster. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Right.
Can you help me? Just a moment of your time, please.
What does he want?
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the Liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Okay, so there's basically been a civil war here, and it's not really over. The Karja tribe seems to have been split in two. So there's something here and there's something there. So let's go find out what this is. And looks like I need to go up a level. Need to find some stairs. There we go.
I wonder who that is.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
That sounds promising.
Oi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny. Too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The East. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Okay. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
This is the Hunter's Lodge.
Yeah.
Only members and invited guests are allowed in.
How do I get invited?
You've come all the way from the Savage East, right? You must have come across some of our hunting grounds. Each one has a set of hunting trials. If you pass a trial, you get an award called a half-sun. Win 3, and I'll let you in. Now off you go.
Okay. We'll certainly look into that. What is going on here, though? Some sort of religious ceremony? No one is saying anything.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. While Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaru lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Okay, it took a long time to tell us to find 3 pilgrims and help them out. We are out of time, so I need to just very quickly find a campfire. I'm lost. Kinda easy to get lost in this city. There we go. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.